Hi there, I'm Evgeny.
And I'm Shelby, and welcome to another episode of Kickbooster Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the Roto-Q 360.
And right now we have it in its collapsed state, so it is easy to pack. As you can see, it's pretty small, and we're going to put it together and see how easy that is to do. So one of the unit pieces here is the actual mechanism that is going to rotate the chicken, and we have the attachment that is going to actually spin it. The actual frame first comes collapsed, so we're just going to open it up and get it set up. There, right on. And then looks like it just hooks up into the side here. There we go. And we'll just put the attachment and we're set. Nice and easy.
Nice and easy, yeah. And this is the world's first non-electric rotisserie, so it actually rotates itself with kinetic energy, which is a cool feature of it for sure. Rotisserie
So what are we making today?
Today we're going to be making a lemon rosemary chicken. I'm going to get the chicken prep, but while I do that, the rotisserie actually comes with a tray at the bottom, so we're going to be cooking some veggies in it with the chicken. And while we're cooking, some of the drippings from the chicken will actually help flavor our veggies. So while I prep the chicken, do you want to get started on the veggies?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do for the chicken is just zest a bit of lemon to put on the rub on the outside. So I'll just do that onto my cutting board here. And when you're zesting the lemon, you don't want to go too far into the white because that part gets pretty bitter. So just get the nice yellow outside part. Just a little bit of zest. Put that to the side. Okay. So we have some fresh rosemary as well that we're going to be stuffing it with, some garlic cloves and some butter. We'll unwrap the legs first just with the string and make sure there is nothing else on the inside.
Right on.
Okay. I'm going to take the quartered white onions to stuff inside as well, so just fill up that cavity of the chicken. Get a few of those in first. Squeeze some butter in there as well. Butter makes everything better. Get some garlic.
Yeah, I'm excited to try this thing. Usually you have to get like a really big device and it takes up whole space and it's very specialized. This one,
yeah,
we'll just stuff in the oven.
What's nice about the Roto-Q also is that it'll fit any size oven. So as long as you have an oven at home, you can have rotisserie chicken. And the Roto-Q also comes with a bunch of different attachments too. So it's not just rotisserie chicken. You can make hot dogs with it. There's a fry basket attachment, kebab attachment. So yeah, lots of opportunities with it. Kick Rooster here will be very stuffed.
And so will we after we eat it.
Got the inside there. And then from another lemon, I'm just gonna take larger pieces of zest from the outside to stuff inside as well. So the finely grated zest will be for the rub on the outside, and then this will be for some internal flavoring. I'll get that lemon zest tucked on the sides. Yeah.
Oh man, the color of these veggies.
Looking beautiful.
It's getting me excited. I hope Gordon Ramsay sees this video and he's like, I need one of these Roto-Qs. That would be a dream come true.
Tip him up there and just get some juice squeezed in. And then I'm actually gonna plug the hole with this whole lemon juice so that all of our other good fillings don't fall out.
All right, our veggies are good to go.
And since this one actually came with a string on it, I'm just gonna cross the legs on it again and tuck them back in.
Perfect.
Easier said than done. There we go. That should hold up.
Kick Rooster's behaving. It's all good.
Okay, now is a good time to use your help with my dirty hands. So if you could grab the olive oil there. Normally use bottled one, but
Work with what we got.
This one will work fine. It'll be good for a nice even application.
Just give it a good spray.
Yeah, the whole thing. That'll be the base for our rub.
Good
Perfect.
coverage.
Woo. Yeah, and then the sea salt and the cracked black pepper.
Okay.
And be generous with the covering on it. I'll rub it in. Perfect.
That's good?
Mm-hmm. We'll crack some pepper on top. Perfect.
How are we doing?
That looks good. And then a little bit of the garlic powder.
Coming right up.
Nice even coating, perfect. And then a little bit of the lemon seasoning. We're gonna put lemon zest on top too, but I find this one gives it a nice little zest. Perfect. And then I'll grab some of that grated lemon that I got before, put it on top, and then I'm just gonna rub it right in. Make sure it stays on. And now we're gonna actually get it on the Roto-Q there.
Right on, and maybe just before I can show off some of the other add-ons that come with this product. So there's one attachment that you can actually use for hot dogs. So that's pretty cool. And then one actually has skewers. So if you want to do any form of kebab or shawarma or anything like that, great pick. And this guy is for frying.
Yeah, you can put sliced potatoes in there and use it as a fry basket. And one of the features of the Roto-Q as well is that it actually is a bit healthier because it's rotating and dripping. You're using less fat when you're cooking, so making fries in here, you still get the nice crispy outside, soft inside, but using a fraction of the oil that you would normally.
Right on, and then we also have this. I think this is a cage for steak, so you can even make steak in there. That's pretty cool. And one thing no one really likes to do is dishes, and I think all of this is dishwasher safe, so hopefully a quick cleanup.
Exactly. So we'll take the edge off of that side, and we're just gonna skewer it.
Okay, just straight through the cavity. All right, this is the fun part. There we go.
There we go, you got it? Oh, perfect,
Yeah,
look at that.
We're through.
That slid on really easily.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Bam.
And then we'll wanna seal it in with the edge again that we had.
Perfect.
I'll hold that together a bit. That was super nice and easy. So yeah, we got our rotisserie chicken on there. Now, let me put that down and let's get our veggies in there. I'm gonna wash my hands again quickly.
Yeah, we'll both wash our hands. And then do the veggies need to be seasoned as well?
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll be right back after some sanitation. All right, so we got the chicken skewered, and just before we put it on and inside the oven, we got to make our veggies. So we have our carrots, onions, and potatoes in here.
Perfect, I'm gonna mix in some of this sweet potato as well. A nice and full bowl. I think I mentioned before, but because the rotisserie chicken is rotating above it, a lot of the flavoring is actually going to come from the chicken cooking itself. So we'll add a little bit of seasoning salt in here, but we won't go too heavy on the fats because that's naturally gonna come as it cooks. So we're gonna add just some of this seasoning salt in. Like it's a nice kind of smoky flavor. The good level of salt, it's not, I'm gonna use this side, we actually need quite a bit. And this one in particular I find mixes really nicely with lemon and butter flavoring. We'll just make sure it's nice and coated. Some tongs here that might make mixing a bit easier.
You got the flipping technique. You got the flick of the wrist. Just saying.
Okay, we're mixing.
All right. Are we ready to put it on the tray?
Yep, we can add as much as we can get on there.
I'll hold that down.
Thank you. Get a nice even coating in there. Perfect. Don't want to overstuff it too much. And I am going to give it just a little bit of olive oil on top, just to get it started, because the chicken won't start dripping right away.
Just a bit of encouragement.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll get this on here.
Lovely.
And chicken time.
Yeah, I'll get that on.
All right, so we gotta get it. There we go.
In there first, and on the side.
And you gotta stick it in a bit more, just so that this part goes here. Okay, so we're going to crank it to wind up the mechanism. There we go.
Yeah, 3 turns should get us about 60 minutes of rotation cook time, which should be enough to actually cook this bird completely.
All right, well, I think next is getting it in the oven and seeing how this thing performs. And we do have a little lever on the side here, just so that you guys can see. and it just gets pulled gently in order to start rotating. So we'll do that once it's in position. But without further ado, I think it's time to get it in the oven.
Perfect. We put the chicken in for 1 hour at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, it came out beautiful golden brown and it smells delicious. The veggies underneath caught all the juices, so they are nice and crispy. Now it's time for the Kickbooster Reviews team to give it a try.
Hey folks, I'm David from the Kickbooster team.
I'm Christos.
Hi, I'm Jordan.
I'm Diana.
It's time. Let's see how it turned out. Well, shall we give it a try?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. Skin has that crispy edge. Really moist inside. What do you think?
I think it's super good. It's really good.
Very
Really
moist.
good. Moist, yeah, it is.
Tender.
You can taste the flavor of all the stuffing that we put in actually come up through the meat.
It does. It looks as good as it tastes.
It really does.
Give it a Kickbooster score. What do you think?
Kick Rooster, I'll give it a 9.
9 overall Kickbooster score. That's pretty good.
It is really juicy and good. How about you?
I'm going chicken. Ooh. If you get some skin on there, I'm giving you for sure a 9. And then if you sneak in one of those yams, 9.5. I don't believe in giving 10s, but it's up there. It's very close.
Nothing's perfect, eh? Nothing's perfect. Never good enough for you.
9.5 Kickboosters. Perfect.
I love the veggies. The chicken, I'm gonna do like 8.5 Kick Roosters out of 10. It was delicious, but I like the vegetables better.
Yeah. I'd say it was a 9. Chicken, yeah, moist, really good. The veggies, like whatever we used on seasoning, was really, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're very flavorful.
I like it. And I like that it was all in one cooking. You just kind of put it in there. It all gets cooked at once.
I'd give it a solid 8. Like for me, 8 is, I would eat this again, I would make this again. It was a pleasure. 10 would be like, you'd see me crying, tears of joy. So 8 is pretty darn good.
Yeah, I would also give this 8 out of 10 Kick Roosters. The chicken and everything cooked really nicely. The difference that I make next time is just how I season it is. I think like a barbecue based would work really nice on this.
Thanks for joining us today. Hope you enjoyed the show and hope you get yourself one of these amazing things.
And this has been another episode of Kickbooster Reviews.